Hey, it's Daryl Roberts again with another episode of Quick Pics. Quick Pics, you remember, is the Roberts Family Development Center way of giving you an intimate look at the things that happen at Roberts. You might know Roberts Family Development Center by name. You might know our swaggy little R.F.D.C sweatshirt. You might have seen our vest. But I don't think you necessarily know Roberts. Today, we're coming from the interior of our renovated main hall. We've been in the process for about a year and a half of getting it renovated. By this summer, we will be in full effect right here at the center. Lately I've been switching up on gear. Today, Black Joy, the Black Joy Parade in Oakland. Look up Black Joy Parade Oakland for more information. Alicia Greenwell is one of the co-founders, the co-leaders of the effort, and I want to give a shout out to her and the work that they're doing. Black Joy, imagine it. Black History Month, Black History 365, celebration, Black Joy. And for today's episode, I wanted to focus on one of the things that we've done during the pandemic in partnership with the Sacramento County Sierra Health Foundation. We call it CoLab, Keep Our Community Healthy. That initiative has kind of allowed us to pivot. One of the people who you heard once said, my favorite word is pivot. Playing basketball, pivot. But what that did for us when the pandemic came along, when COVID-19 became a challenge for our community, we kind of changed up and added a dimension to Roberts that had never been there before, and that is food distribution. Yeah, occasionally we dropped off meals to families, but now, on a regular basis, weekly, we drop off boxes, dinners. We've taken on that role as a way to feed families who are in need, both the families we serve as well as the partners through Allen Chapel AME, Macedonia Baptist Church, and others. So without further ado, our partner who heads, our staff member who heads our food distribution program, Mr. Oshay Johnson, to give you a little insight into him, but you'll also understand a little bit more about Roberts, who we serve, but also who we provide opportunities to. Without further ado, Mr. Oshay Johnson, a member of Roberts Family Development Center.
Okay, my name is Oshay Johnson. I'm from this neighborhood, the Del Paso Heights, Strawberry Manor area. I did 27 years in prison. I got out January the 10th, 2019. Shortly thereafter, I met Mr. Roberts at an intervention to stop violence in the neighborhood between two rival gangs. From that point on, we ended up having lunch, and from there, I ended up doing pop-ups for him. I started working. He asked me to come on and do pop-ups at Martin Luther King. I did them on Fridays. I had a partner that was working here that had been here for like 3 years, and he was doing the food delivery. Prior to COVID, he was doing the children, picking the children up and bringing them to the center. He decided that he wanted to move on, and Mr. Roberts invited me to come on and take that part of the task as well, which was going to pick up the food from the South area and bringing it in, then delivering it. The reason I I accepted the offer from Mr. Roberts was because I felt that his center and what he was doing was the best way for me to give back to the community after many years being away, and after gathering the understanding that I have now, which was that my behavior prior to me going to prison, I was a participant in the destruction of my neighborhood, and I felt that the organization that Mr. Roberts put together was an organization that can help me give back to my community. It was organized, it's dealing with children. I love dealing with children, and it was meeting people. Right now, doing this food delivery for COVID is a humbling thing. Going out there, putting the boxes together, then seeing how many people come to actually need this stuff. Going to meet people, a lot of elderly people I deliver food to. You'd be amazed how many people out there that don't have nothing. You look, I've been places where the houses look on the outside look nice, and then when you get in the inside, you can see that these people don't have a lot of food in there. They just have the ability and the decency to keep the outside of their house looking good, and I respect that. It was a lot of humbling. It's been a lot of humbling experiences doing this COVID release program I've been doing with Mr. Roberts. So we're doing the food program where we're picking up the boxes and dropping them off. The boxes are, we try to make sure the boxes have one full meal, meaning that fruits, vegetables, meat, milk, even the sweets in the box. And we pass out between 50 to 60 boxes. And each box has a chicken legs. It'll be 13 chicken legs that we also deliver with each box. The box program is basically designed to help single mothers and the elderly. Right now we have approximately 16 families that we consistently help every week, including approximately 20 boxes we send to 3 different churches. And that's the program. It's a beautiful program.